because we definitely working.
Looking out. Shout out,
I mean?
shout out to AR Studio. Shout out to Yay Radio. Shout out to Cuz Philly Sharp. You already know.
Right. And shout out to this project that's going to be coming out soon.
And shout out to you.
Thank you, Geez. I appreciate it. You know, my creativity is all the way elevated. And, you know, I just can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to hear what's going on. So y'all listening in, y'all make sure that y'all keeping your ears open and y'all eyes watching, because Miss Fly definitely got a lot of stuff in store for y'all, and I can't wait. I definitely can't wait. Shout out to the weekend again. Shout out to everybody. To starting their week is Monday. You know, so happy Monday to everybody. I hope y'all had a great weekend and all of that good stuff is going on for y'all starting of the week, you know. And I pray that this week is going to go good for everybody, because we have a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff going on with this case. So, you know, I'm going to just say this, and I just pray that, like, whatever happens with this case and everything with that George Floyd officer definitely goes to jail, and they serve him some justice, because he definitely needs his justice. And I hope that, like, you know, it's a good outcome, because we definitely don't need any more loitering and all of that. It was just the looting and loitering and all of that stuff. It was just ridiculously, like, heartbreaking. So I just pray that you know, that this situation, you know, goes smooth, and everybody, you know, can basically, like, come out of here, because it's really sad. So yeah, shout out. It's really sad. You know, I mean, everybody that commits a murder should be charged.
You know what? I'm hyped today, y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to my barber.
Hey, shout out to your barber. Hey, G's popping, you know what I mean? You see, he gonna do the smooth spin on C, so y'all can see that line.
So guess why I did that spin? Because I'm my own barber.
Hey, shout out to G's, because he definitely be cutting hair too. You know, y'all know he got his little barbering thing going on. And it cracks me up that every time I go to the studio, it's all good. Every time I go to the studio, I laugh now, because G's now placed is a barber chair up in the studio. So, I mean, y'all better get with it, you know what I mean? You might have to hit G's up like, yo, late night, yo, bro, I gotta go to a show, but I need to record this music, but can you line me up real quick? You know what I'm saying? So, you never know what's up in his agenda, so what's on his schedule, so you guys gotta tap in. It's nothing.
And guess what? Shout out to all the ones that been giving me pointers too. Shout out to my guy.
Definitely. And shout
McNasty,
out to everybody that's coming through.
AKA Kim Fuchsius. He just dropped me off too. Shout out to good bro.
Shout out to Del P. Shout out to everybody
Del P. Word up.
Through. Shout out to everybody that's been showing mad love, mad support, you know, to the studio. We've been definitely trying to promote it. It's been a lot of people that's been very, very supportive. G stay busy.
Hussein Harris.
G's is always busy, so I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all trying to get studio time, y'all trying to get some beats, he definitely has something that is phenomenal. Okay? Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm not just saying it because it's my guy, that's my boy, you know what I mean? No, I'm just telling y'all, really, like, literally, he really is working, and he really has some great material. So y'all need to go holler at him. You know,
Thank you, Miss
salute
Fly.
to you again, because I'm telling you, you're welcome. I keep telling people that you never know what G's got. And G's always trying to hold the good beats. I be like, G's, pull up the archive. He be like, let's make something from scratch. And sometimes it's good to start stuff from scratch when you're working on a project, because the engineer is hearing that sound. So he might know he made millions of sounds or thousands of sounds, but Jesus one of those producers that goes off of what you're looking for, and he likes to start from scratch. You know what I mean? So that's one of the good things. And he got tons of beats you can go in there and be like, yo, I need that. Sometimes I be mad we start from scratch. I be like, damn, I could have used that one. I ain't mad at all. I'm lying. I don't be mad. I like working. So I like the whole artistry, the whole creativity, and it's good. It's always a good vibe. When you can vibe good and well with your engineer, that is like one of the best things as an artist that I could say for for myself through experience. So it's definitely always a good vibe, and it's structured good. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, he's patient with you, but yet still stern.
So
you
look,
know?
so
holla at G's.
And lady artists, you ain't gotta worry about my eyes on y'all like the rest of them. I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta put it out there. my eyes is on great material,
Right.
great work. You know, I'm letting y'all know I'm glad to be married. Is that part is out of my career. You know what I'm saying?
So we ain't on no weird funny stuff. We on business. I tell people the same thing, G's. If it's not about business, don't hit Miss Fly up on something. Hey, you know, you cute.
No, but some of them, some
Thank
of them
you.
like
I
that.
appreciate it. And that's sometimes too, G's. People, I be like telling people, and they be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get an interview, but in the meantime, can I take you out? No, don't be in my DM on nothing personal. Okay? If it's not business, I'm gonna say it again. Do not DM my DM. Do not try to hit me up. I mean, they be trying to hit me up on calling me on the phone on IG. I'm like, oh, wait, what? Wait, I don't answer y'all messages. Y'all trying to hit me up on the phone? Like,
Don't
wait,
get me
what?
wrong, Miss Fly
Block
still
list.
grateful, but you know she
Yeah,
cool.
you know, and I apologize for posting pictures, you know, but I don't apologize. I'm grown, and people should know how to control themselves and respect the situation. But yeah, you know, business is business, and back to business. Geez, I gotta give a shout out though before we move on. I definitely gotta give a shout out to my girl Lonnie. Okay, she's having her mixtape release party this Friday. It's definitely going down. It starts from 6. I think it's from 6 to 10, I believe. I have to look at the flyer again. I do apologize. But shout out to all the people that will be performing. Miss Fly will be one of the people that will be performing along some other great artists. Shout out to Lonnie for having us. I definitely can't wait to see how her project has turned out. She's definitely grown since we first met her. And, you know, she got a great spirit. She has great material. So all of y'all, you know, that's listening in, go follow my girl Milani in real life. Okay? Again, that's Milani in real life. Okay? If y'all see my page, you can go in there and see her. You know, I posted it. And you guys could check that out. So definitely go follow her page. Shout out to her. Again, it's definitely going down this Friday. So I can't wait to see the outcome of that. It's going to definitely be dope. It's definitely going to be great, you know, a great environment, how we always have it. We carry it like that. That's how we carry it. So if y'all looking for having a good
and
time.
I wanted to make it. And I'm mad I can't make it.
Huh?
Damn club owners. Shout out to y'all, though.
And shout out to you too, G's, because your karaoke night was definitely popping. You know, that was definitely the day we was working. We was working that day too, G's. So it was like we was definitely working. We put in some hours that day. And it was a straight, like, we got to leave and go straight there. And so, you know, that's how I got there early and stuff like that. But I definitely was glad that I stuck around or whatever. You know, there's always some little, like, you know, knickknacks going on. Some little shenanigans. Anytime we have karaoke, G's, is always something. But when I say it was a great environment, the people there, it was like good energy. It was definitely good energy, and it was like the crowd was like a mid-age older crowd. So I like that. I don't have to worry about like if I'm gonna get shot. You know what I mean? And I'm serious because that's the biggest problem and the biggest fear people have right now, and especially being
I ain't gonna lie,
trying to go out to have a good time, and I don't want to
see a fight or two though, or some arguments.
Well, hopefully it ain't one of the nights that if I slide through there, because I don't got time.
It don't be going down there in there. They cleaned it up. Shout out to Lounge 62.
So shout out to shout out to the Lounge 62. It definitely was a good environment. You know, they got food too. They got good drinks. I definitely had a good time. The bartender, she was pretty cool too. I can honestly say that. So yeah, definitely, you know, shout them out. Shout y'all out.
Shout out to the bartender.
Yeah, though. Yeah, and
Adrian was good.
Shout out to my bod squad, because I'm about to have a bod squad. So I don't want to be like telling them, putting all our biz on blast. But, you know, shout out to my girls. My bod squad is definitely about to be popping. So I got to shout my girls out. You know, definitely got to shout them out. You guys going to be starting to see them soon. We definitely working. We got a line getting ready to get together. That's definitely going to be pushing tunnel bangers and definitely DJ Talk merch. We definitely getting ready to have a lot of stuff flowing. So you guys can start seeing. So make sure y'all stay tuned, you know, because we definitely coming. It's definitely in the works. It's definitely going to get promoted, and it's definitely going to be like some dope stuff. And I'm coming up with some Spanish fly gear, especially for the ladies, of course. So definitely y'all got to check that out. So
well, guess what?
At y'all soon. What's up? We got a website coming up, so it's definitely going to be popping.
Well, the website is it's up already. I just ain't
We're just trying to get everything.
It's DJPoohGeez.com. Get ready for that.
Okay. Y'all hear that? Again, that's djpoohgeez.com. That's our website. We definitely getting ready to put a lot of stuff on there, so y'all got to check that out. So we'll definitely be promoting it and making sure that, y'all know about it and get the links and y'all tap in. So definitely.
One time. With that being said, we getting ready for our guests. You know what? I'm doing something special today.
Okay.
I'm going to play one of their songs before they even come in here. You know what I mean? That's how we do that. Right now, we about to go to a commercial break. Here it is. Playoffs.
Let's get it. Drop the beat. Drop the beat.
Hey, Toot. You know I'm plugged up, Toot.
Drop the beat. Drop the beat. Mic check.
Play something, please, bro.
Mic check. One time, two time. We're going to drop it in about a minute, but we still here, though. Live and direct. Uh-oh. We're going to play that Boyfriend by Granddaddy SP. Uh-oh. You ain't got to be the what? Hey.
For me to be down, girl, you know you got my heart. What else do you want?
Never took a day off. Ballin' like to play. I don't even play ball. I
Just need you around. Wild fools fall in love. Ain't no stopping us now. I ain't gotta be your boyfriend just to be committed.
Here come that playoffs.
Woo!
Why you going up, Rihanna?
Cause I ain't ever coming down.
Playoffs, let's go.
Why you going up, Rihanna?
Cause I ain't ever coming down.
DJ Pooh Geez.
Night show, days on. Hard work for the game on. Brainstorm. Good network, chose the side. Just told the gang time to flame on. Trials made me change goals, but glitter it ain't gold. Friends ain't foes, different sides of the spectrum. Presidents elect them, pandemic defect them. DUA save cribs, niggas died in the streets. Emerson, day one with nature. Bonded with the stars, but the water be my favorite. Going overboard, doing nasty situations. Prime time, Baskin Robbins. Malice of all flavors. People say life is the same. I remember that. Selling crack, cop, and perks. With a dinner set. Block stage up like the party at the Jungle Book. Block stage up like the party at the Jungle Book. 10 toes, never took a day off. Ballin' like the playoff. I don't even play ball. I just go to work, tell the gang this shit gon' pay off. I just go to work, tell the gang this shit gon' pay off. 10 toes, never took a day off. Ballin' like the playoff. I don't even play ball. I just go to work, tell the gang this shit gon' pay off. I just go to work, tell the gang this shit gon' pay off. Face changing, still remaining the game changer. With no bangers, still presenting the most danger. Up close, survive amongst the cutthroat. Still down for the drill, look in his eye doing the kill. Back against the wall, fuck the office, press the defense. Deep in, bubble rise up, leave it speeching. Money make the world go round, I'm breaking even. Old speed of reason, 7 switch up the season. Murder on my mind, on some get back, Lost priest is where I get that from. It's just some shit. Lost priest, it's just some shit. 10 toes, never took a day off. Ballin' like the playoff. I don't even play ball. I just go to work, tell the gang this shit gon' pay off. I don't even play ball. I just go to work, tell the gang this shit gon' pay off. I just go to work, tell the gang this shit gon' pay off.
One time.
Hey, yeah,
I got him in the
How
building.
y'all doing? Hey.
Action Gobo, what's good? What's good? What's good? State your names and where y'all from. Let them know.
Hey, it's your boy 7 Shots. Let me get myself together. This your boy 7 Shots, representing Uptown, West Philly, or I am Philly. And you already know, FGE Elite, Faction Global Entertainment Elite, you know, Uptown.
Hey,
That's what's up. That's what's
Uptown
up.
in the building.
So how long y'all been putting music out, man?
Man, for me, it's something new. For 7 Shots, my boy been around.
You know it's crazy, right? I say putting it out mainstream November 19.
That's what's up.
November 19?
November 19. I know my man P Dot going to link in my live. What's crazy is
Shout out to P Dot.
OZP Dot Hammer. If you need them beats, if you need to get the studio, he down Rec Philly. And it's a lot that Rec Philly offer.
Shout out to Rec Philly too.
Definitely, man.
My guy P.
No, but it's crazy. He told me one day, he was like, "Damn, bro, you ain't got no project on the street. You push everybody else, and then when you start things, you don't finish. So I that's my life. That's my life for real, for real. Like I'm one of them people that start things and I don't finish, but I have great ideas. And now it's like it's time to start finishing, man. So I say last year, man, June 24th dropped last year.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
my
what I'm
niece
talking about.
passed away. It's a dedication
Whoa.
album too.
So sorry to hear that about your niece.
No, but it's a dedication album. A lot of people died, you know what I'm saying, and in my past, and it's like it hit home for me when she passed away. So June 24th, she passed away. June 24th, she was born November 2nd. Her name was Fortress Sahara Turner, and she passed away. She had heart complications. She passed away at 15.
So sorry to hear that.
And
wow.
when she passed away, I look at everything that I was doing from the time that we started Faction Gang. We was around. We was with Germantown Radio. We was in the competitions, and it was like a transition. I had street culture. Shout out to Del Block, SCRT. They the other family. They the other family. They was there through the grind, man. It was really a grind. Yeah, and I just started thinking to myself, like, man, I gotta finish. You feel me? Like, you gotta finish. I gotta get the streets what they deserve to hear. And I'm a storyteller. So everything that you're hearing the 80s, you're hearing the 90s, you're hearing, you know what I'm saying, my circle. I was walking with the Sahabas. Shout out to Hussein Harris.
Hussein Harris, word up.
He was up in them trenches with me. We called him showing cigars, and he was in them trenches with me. He walked them tracks with me. When his feet hurt, my feet hurt, we broke down the soups, and for me it meant something. Even to this day, like my friendships, those bonds with them guys that's up in the mountains, them people that's on the streets, that's what I'm doing it for. Right. I'm not out here just doing it. Like, all right, man, the money gonna come if you good at what you do. I'm already starting to see that. It's about the money come with the circle. Right. For real, the money come with the circle that you put around you. Because I've been doing it for a minute, and it's about how to get paid. I'm learning how to get paid now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just for me personally. You're hearing bars that are real. I have 3 sons. Wow. That's what I'm leaving the legacy. Right. When you hear me giving out smoke to these young boys, that's because my son said I better do it. And I'm writing 9 times out of 10 with my son. Right. My manager, her granddaughter, you know what I'm saying, she on Rain. Some other projects that I'm working on with a couple other artists in the city, so.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Any videos out or anything?
Yo, what's crazy, man? We shout out to HB Visuals.
Okay.
I got Walter Cronkite. That was a single we dropped through 2020. Okay. That's a transitional work, honestly. Like, and when I say transition, that was me preparing myself for this work project that I was on with FG Elite, because the first verse, in Walter Cronkite, I'm just talking shit. I'm keeping it real, but on what was going on through the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? That violence that was going on, that looting, that. That was really heartfelt. That was from the heart, because that's how we felt for all them years. You know what I'm saying? Like, we felt like that. But then at the same time, like, I ain't get no POA. I had to work through this shit. I felt some type of way. And through feeling some type of way, it made me keep going. I can't speak for the other person, but it make you keep going like, yo. I ain't getting no paper. They saying 28, 30,000, and I've seen young boys seeing 100,000.
10, 20 grand, like, damn.
Listen, I walked in the room and I seen 80 grand on the bed, like one night, like, whoa.
Appreciate it more though, like having to go grind and get it from the muscle make you appreciate it all.
Right, you do appreciate it, and you would have thought the people that was getting the money would have appreciated it more. Cause I know so many people that got that PUA money, and they went through that money. They was traveling, they was buying their kids $500 sneakers and all of this bull crap, and ain't nobody getting no LLCs.
And that's where they missing the money.
Who started some businesses with this money? Cause if y'all gave me 20 grand, goddamn it, that corner store would have been my store.
But shout out, but shout out, cause there's some people out there.
How many of y'all put that money together as a family and did what the Chinese people do and open up a Chino store?
And it's a few guys I know out there that have contracted companies, but then it's those out here that I'm like, dang, you ran through that bread. But a lot of things, you got to look at, like, we never had transitional wealth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know how I feel to, my mom had some bread and I had some bread and they gave me the information to be able to get the same things. No, a lot of our families, like, because of mistakes that you make in life early,
Right.
they cut you off, man. That'd be
It
an
does.
uphill battle when you get older.
It does.
And
it
I feel
does,
like
but
those
it's
that
sad.
did have or do have got it, the fast way basically. So coming that way, you really don't get the appreciation of a dollar. I
Right.
feel like it's an entire
That part.
generation lacking the appreciation of a dollar.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but then at the same time, you say, man, it's the 80s all over again. like,
right. And then a lot
like-
of people was just fed up from all of the stuff, like you said, that we've been through in all of these years.
Yeah.
So they just was trying to, they was taking advantage, but some of them, like you said, they never had nothing, or some of them really needed it. And so I was saddened by the fact that it's like, y'all tore up our neighborhoods, our communities.
And
Why the
that's
hell y'all
where
ain't
it
go
hurt.
out the suburbs? They
That's
done
where
shut
it
down the
hurt.
markets and all of that stuff. Like, that stuff is ridiculous to me. Like, to me, honestly. Like, now it was like people, grandparents or somebody in the neighborhood needed medication. They ain't even have it, and they wasn't shipping those shipments in for months.
Right.
And people had to go to their hospitals or get stuff delivered to their homes, and it was like they might have needed their medicine, and it didn't come for 2 weeks. What if somebody really needed heart medicine? What if somebody really needed, like, high blood
Right.
pressure medicine? Don't you think their pressures went up even more not having their medication?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You
people
know.
wasn't thinking about that. I mean, I even seen them burn down, like, the Rite Aids and stuff. Like, why? The one on 63rd Street near Market Street, I believe it's Arch Street, they burnt it down. Like, why?
Right.
Why? And it's
And-
been
and-
closed, and they just recently opened it back up, and that was over a year ago.
But
Like,
you know what?
come on.
We
And they
we
only
gets
open
back
it
to this right here.
Just pharmacy.
Right here, when you in your prime,
Yeah.
and these cats want to
Hey.
be in their prime.
Shout out
This
to
is how they act. You get it? You get it? You get it?
So, you got the job to be.
best kin.
Yo, we get. Yo.
While I'm still in my prime. If it ain't about the money.
One strong daily alliance.
This friend can't trust my best kin. Streets took my best friends. Grind for the times while I'm still in my prime. Line after line. If it ain't about the money, then it ain't in my discussion. I was patient, they were rushing. Ain't in my discussion. I was patient, they were rushing. Word on the streets, niggas hunger for the dough. I was told respect the game, screaming death to the lanes. If you show your true colors, your respect gonna change. Live regrets from the pain, there's nothing left in the end. Been there and I done that. Most wouldn't have come back. It's dark on the inside. Faint of heart, the switch sides. Eyesight on one big fly. Loyalty over everything. Stay focused through hunger pains. Not for granted, got much to gain. I'm cried out and it's fucked up. Things will never be the same. Cold hearted, rest in peace. Dealing the part that I chose my side. When it's time to bang, faction gang went global with it. When you talking pros, talk the kind, they make sure you get it. Cause it's common, don't mean it always makes sense. A millionaires and he got it from the bench. Them playground stories, and life ain't always simple. And the beat should make it out by the skin of your teeth. Those are facts. Credit can't trust my best kin. Streets took my best friend. Grind for the times while I'm still in my prime. Line after line, if it ain't about the money, then it ain't in my discussion. I was patient, they was rushing. Credit can't trust my best kin. Streets took my best friend. Grind for the times while I'm still in my prime. Line after line, if it ain't about the money, then it ain't in my discussion. I was patient, they was rushing.
I was patiently waiting and then it happened. Had to lose it all, claim my kingdom and build a castle. Life is what you make it. Time is of the essence. We just gonna be grinding, providing and counting blessings. That be for designer. I ain't hating, I ain't rushing. I just wanna see my people winning, living it like it's golden. No envy in my eyes and ain't no Ricos in this movie. Just these C notes and these kilos. I could literally see the future. Streets done took my best friend. Calculate my next move. Evaluate the pros and cons. Then load up the next tool. Might not be no next time. Flowers for your headstone. Out here screaming west side. Through red lights with a red bone.
This credit can't trust my best kin. Streets took my best friend. Grind for the times while I'm still in my prime. Line after line, if it ain't about the money, then it ain't in my discussion. I was patient, they was rushing. Credit can't trust.
Had to make a
Passion of faculty, global legacy. Racing myself and I can't get ahead of me. Know where I headed. Pray that I get it, but know that I don't. I won't let it regret it. So I put my all in this shit. Empty and reload the clip. Right, baby, do it again. Only one ring that they come with a win. Trophy don't mean shit to me. All I can be, it's like I come up for C. Fucking it up, yeah, I cut through the D. My poof is free. Or break like it fuck the police. Ride, show niggas the beast. Niggas ain't fucking with me. I do this shit in my sleep. Wake up, it's sunny. Pistol full brushing my teeth. Step on the field and believe. Had to make a way. Time taking no time for us to highlight. Hit it with the yeah, one switch check. Nigga, time turn the hustler. Had to make a way. Let's go, niggas. Time taking no time for us to highlight. Hit it with the yeah, one switch check. Nigga, time turn the hustler. Can't talk my shit. Gotta spit facts, no cash. This for the trap. Let me take you back. I was in the fly, selling crack. Got the news, bro, was snatched off the map. Pain, hurt to the core. Burn, never let pain hurt no more. Burn, never leave her in the crib. She doesn't man, I was only a kid. Gotta respect what I did. Loyalty, everything. I wear the scars for my cousin. Let's go real. I share the pain with the world. Just pray you respect how I'm thugging. Stand up my stripes. Yeah. Now I do this for the streets. Yeah. Staking my claim, caught the books. Yeah. So survive through the tops in the hood fall. Had to make a way. Let's go. Time taking no time for us to highlight. Hit it with the yeah, one switch check. Nigga, time turn the hustler. Make a way. Let's get it. Time taking no time for us to highlight. Hit it with the yeah, one switch check. Nigga, time turn the hustler.
DJ Pooh Geez.
One time. We're back.
That's
Yeah,
the one
Meek.
that
I know
I'm
I
like,
told
hold
you
on,
one
hold
song.
on.
I had to give you at least two. We had to do that.
man.
Then we gonna get to that countdown and all that stuff too. But we ain't done with y'all yet.
Ooh, that was wavy, guys.
You know, and I want to shout out Meek on here live too. Shout out to her.
Shout out.
That was a sis since school. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta put that out there, y'all. Never forget about none of your peeps.
Never.
You know what I'm saying?
Support
And
is
and when people look out for you, make sure you remember that.
Yup.
Say that again.
So right there, so I'm giving you a shout out right now.
That's what
She's
that
doing her
Louis and
thing.
Legacy coming at.
Action Global, do your thing. You know what I mean? We right here.
Man.
Yeah,
Listen,
but look.
you know what's crazy?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
drive the car, man. We just, you know what I'm saying, I run things faster. That's it. Like whatever she, you know what I'm saying, she say jump high, because I know we in a great direction. We in a great space.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And without that, like God first and then everything else that coming behind it, them struggles, them arguments, we
Look.
overcome all that.
See, that's a good thing right there, because some people can't get past it. Like me, the way I deal with it and attack things, if I'm going through something with somebody now, instead of me sitting there carrying that on my back, I talk to the person. I let them know directly now, and I tell them instead of holding it in, because that's worse, holding it in, because you'll be like this. It'll be in the back of your head all night long.
You're gonna be ready to
And
explode.
arguments, like I said, arguments and fight leads to nothing but the worst destruction ever.
Yep.
So I try, myself, I'm trying to pass this to y'all, because I see y'all in good spirits. Stay in good spirits. Don't let nobody
Don't let
tell
nobody
you
take
can't
that
do
from you.
nothing.
Right.
You know what you tell them? I always see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Hey.
So that's why y'all on tunnel bangers right now.
Hey.
So
If it ain't a banger, it don't bang on tunnel bangers.
That's right. And if my queen don't like it, I don't like it. God damn it. So if she say she like it, she like it. If she don't like it, she don't like it. Nothing I can do.
Facts.
The energy gotta be right.
Hey,
The music
you
gotta
get
be
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yup.
You understand me, my
Orchestrated
friend?
Right. It gotta be vibey right. The feel has
That's
to be
facts,
right. The
man.
atmosphere is great.
Yeah,
I'm
but,
sorry about- you know what
And
I'm
I know y'all can tell I listen to the music.
Yeah.
This kind of
You know what made me listen to the music?
What made you listen to the music?
The first approach. Look,
It grabs-
number one, I'm out here walking with my bag. He's like, no, bro, you need. I was like, oh, good energy. I said, I said, now, what you think 90% of other people should be? They should be willing to say, I'm gonna give you a listen. So remind you, any kind of business that you in,
Right.
your approach and your vibe is gonna get you where you need to be.
And you know, it's funny that you said it, right? Because my thing was like, man, we here together, but you be putting so much work. I'm like, yo, let me get that. Like,
Thank you, bro.
that. I mean, I look at, man, I've been through so much. The best thing sometimes they be like, well, why you stop or why you do this? You can feel the vibe from certain people, but certain people I just always go out for. Like my mom used to call my homies strays and shit. Like, why you bring up strays?
Man, I know the feeling, bro. I know the feeling, bro.
Like, and that brother, she listening now. Like, I know she mad. Like, damn, this nigga talking shit. But like
My mom used to say the same thing to me.
But I ain't had no siblings. Like I got siblings, but I ain't had no siblings at home. So like everything was in the street. My loyalties became to the streets because mommy ain't no other kids. And when you went to work, I went to the streets. I trusted my homies in the streets, and regardless if they led me down the wrong path, man, I was loyal. Man, I'm staying sturdy. We rocking.
See, and that's how I feel about things.
And loyalty get the best of you though, bro.
Yeah, do it. It get the best of you, but guess what? Guess what the loyalty is? Tests.
Yeah.
It's tests from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number one.
First.
So them tests, it's all about how you elevate that whole situation. Think about, hold up, this an elevation or is this a downfall?
Yeah.
So, we all got them choices. That's the problem.
Hey,
a lot of people.
It's crazy that you say that, right? Because when you say that, like, I chose the people that's around me.
Right.
As far as through our, from the sandbox. Like, I can't say from the sandbox. I can say from day one. The first time I meet you, that's how our relationship going. Keep going,
Right.
God willing. And like, we did a song called Family Tree, right? I don't know. I'm pretty sure she sent that to you, and they got that joint right. But my verse, when I'm talking about like this the transformation and where I'm going to and everything, the biggest part was you pick your family, because in this life you can only get one time of it. You know what I'm saying, and you can't pick your blood. That's
right,
true.
you can't
Facts.
pick your blood.
But you can pick your friends that can turn into your family.
Facts.
You can build your own family tree. And that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the defaults of whatever they're going through. And I'm saying this to the world, like whatever my folks be going through, I don't care. Like, I love you for you. Let's work.
Facts.
Let's continue
That's
to
how
work
I
and
am.
grow.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
bro.
Because it's
That's
here.
true.
It's whatever angle you got going on, I'm with you. Just like whatever angle I had going on, you was with me. Some of my shit was screwed up.
See?
I'm trusting that. Oh, your
Two-way
shit-
street. That's what I'm talking about. Because look,
You was with me.
you right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You can stick around in them times right there.
Right.
So when the up and up, you want people there that's helping you spring up. Don't have you spring down.
Right. But at the same time, you gotta keep mindful, and you
And
gotta be
watch
mindful and open too.
Right.
So I don't be blind following.
Right. Can't
Talk
be blind.
to me, and I'm with you.
Yeah.
But if you can't give
You
me
can't drag you into no
Yeah.
nonsense.
and you gotta be sturdy when you talking to me.
Facts.
Cause I'm riding with the wheels fall off, brakes, all that. We on fire, we still going. You better jump out first, cause I'm going all the way through. Like real shit. And he's seen it. My folks seen it. They know my history.
Right.
I'm just not going back to that dude, cause I got
it's
three
coming
boys.
back
I
to
got-
the tunnel.
Look, you know what's funny? I got three sons, right?
Uh-huh.
A nephew, and a niece that I know without a shadow of a doubt. If ain't nobody else there, they got their own little family, but they need me right now. I can't go nowhere. I gotta keep working this. You know what I'm saying? Because they believe in me like I believe in them. I believe that they gonna listen, understand, use the information that they got from not just me, but from others, and make it. And it's my job to give an opportunity.
Right.
Facts.
All I'm trying to do is give out an
the
opportunity.
rearing, and that's what's important. The rearing is definitely important in the upbringing and definitely the game plan. You know what I mean? Because structure is very important, and a lot of families have lost the value of that. You know, and we discuss this all the time, and we discuss how important it is to have fathers in children's lives, especially as black men. You know, because they downplay the black men so much.
Yeah.
And this is just the reality in society. You know what I mean? And it's been since the beginning of the time. They downplay the male. They, you know, as much as they talk about how many men is in jail and doing this and all of the killings and all of that, how many times do we hear them discussing how many black men graduated college? How many times are they talking about how many black fathers is out here really handling their business as being fathers? Mm-hmm. And sometimes it really do be my baby mom that be bitter. I can't say it's not. And the kids is thinking that the dad just don't want to be around. No, it's your mom is mad because we all know it's the truth. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes they just not being around. But sometimes they just it's just whatever the situation is. But they're not talking about all of the good things that the black men is out here doing. The black men that's out here that's getting stuff together and giving out stuff and passing out food to the homeless and all of this good stuff, and us help rearing other people's children that step in as a stepfather and help take care of another person's child and responsibility.
Facts.
Like they not talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
And big ups to all the men that's out here for real. Thank you. That's really out here, and it ain't even about applause. It's about the reality, and you're welcome. And I salute my hat to all of the black men. I know black fathers that's out here that are single parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to them
and
too.
they handling their business,
Yep.
and they out here doing what they gotta do. You know what I
If
mean?
we gonna speak
and
on
salute
this
to
topic,
them.
I gotta
You know
say
what I
this.
mean?
Yeah, go ahead. Go on, talk, bro. Talk your ish, bro. Talk your ish.
Let's go.
First and foremost, if we're gonna talk about men of that caliber, I gotta shout out the first man, the best man that I know. That when you talk about fatherhood, family, stand there, family men. This guy sitting
Yo,
right here.
come on, man.
This guy sitting right here.
No, this shit hard.
This guy sitting right here.
No, one thing.
That's what's up. And I get that vibe. I get that vibe,
I
bro.
gotta get
But I'm
it.
gonna tell you
That's my
something. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
Got
This
to.
shit hard.
Shout out.
At one point, I told my mom, my little brother, my mom adopted my cousin, right? When everything got crazy, my mama took him in, right? And when I came home from prison, she was like, she wanted me to just role model and shit, like come home and just be wallow and shit, like. And I ain't know who the fuck I was. I wanted to come home and rock Dickies shoes, get back in the mix and get my feet wet because I was rapping now. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing the come up show on the radio, battles and shit and all that. And I had some push behind me from, you know what I'm saying? I had La Records at 2 Avenue, so I'm trying to get that push. And shit didn't go right. You shout out to Vicious and all those movements that was going on. But I was trying to get my feet wet. And it just didn't fall right with me. I ended up going back a couple times, going through the ringer. I got a weed card because of my judge. I told her I couldn't drink. Now, now I'm
I
Henny
think
Ball.
that go back to the cutter,
So
though.
it took to go through those trials and tribulations, though.
I think it go back to the cutter, though, bro. It wasn't
It do.
time yet. It wasn't time at all.
No.
I've watched this brother's growth right here as an artist and his leaps and bounds. Like, for me, Faction Global is more than just an entertainment company. It's more than just a way to make music. It's a family. Like, my guy
That's dope.
started this back
That's dope. Salute. Shout out.
2013 when I came home for the first time from state prison. And this whole thing was, bro, we're going to do what the fuck we love. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. I'm rocking. That's always been my mentality. All right, I'm rocking. And every step of the way, I stayed on his hip, and he gave me game after game, watching the things he did as a businessman, some of the decisions he made, some of the pitfalls, where things didn't go right. It was like the whole time I was sitting back with my pen and pad, like, all right.
Shit, I should have my pen and pen.
And after a while, I had to put the pen and pad up. It turned into a scroll. I felt like, I was a court scribe or something. I'm rolling this joint up at the end of the night. And it's like, it's filled with so much that it's like to ask me, yo, what you learned today? It's like, man, so much happened. Where you want me to start at? Like, I get it. I'm with you. I'm rocking, and that's just me. And it's not out of blind follow. It's out of love. I know my guy got me, and he trusts.
Hey, you know what's going
I
on?
trust that.
I'm gonna break something down.
He gonna lead the way. I always call him that.
My
Like,
concept. I look at every great little team that came, not just out of my city, but that came up through when I started really listening to music. Look at the fall of the rock. Look at and I don't take nothing away from Beans and all them. You know what I'm saying, but look at they fall. Look at, and I'm across the border and them. They should have blasted off. I was in the penitentiary listening to that music. Like, so Lil Jamal. Like I call people by their names.
So look, Lil Jamal, I got to announce that too. Shout out to that's one of my boys right there. Shout out to Molly G. Molly G is still working.
Yes.
Molly G is still working, and I'm the DJ. Sahi Scott, I was the DJ for his project.
Man.
We got a project out, and
Definitely.
you just hit where my music started really. I started really getting deep in producing. Because Sahi Scott was already a Def Squad member. Doing work with Eric, and guess what? Me and him we used to work back in the day. Like we was like 15, like since teenagers. So when he went and got the project, instead of him just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go anywhere," no, he came and hollered at me.
Yes, sir.
We put
Yes,
together
sir.
some solo records so they can hear how he sounds solo.
Okay.
Next thing you know, he called me talking about, the Joe Universal went right through. Came and got me.
Salute.
Yeah.
We got in the video. I'll never forget it. We got in one of the journalist videos, and that's when I first met Charles Soup. And he was trying. Like he even invited me. Not to take the light off of you. This
Right,
y'all interview, but I'm
listen,
just saying.
you
You just struck a nerve when you said
I'ma tell
Morley
you-
G.
And that's what I'm saying to you. Listen, it ain't even never taking the light off me. Like I'm one of the only. Listen, and I might be 10. One of the top 10 that really stand firm. I don't care what city. I don't care what country I ever go to. I'ma always scream when they say, "Who the king of Philly?" That's Gilly. Cause that's all I know. Like when we can mix, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tell where they stand at and everything. Mm-hmm. But everybody had their part of what made us
facts
knock on them doors. Mm-hmm. And his pen and pad, if anything else, if they want to take everything else away, his pen and pad established where we at, man.
Paved the way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
paved the way.
So
That's why.
I'm never going to take away from
But
that.
shout out to you for that. Like seriously,
Bro, I paid attention.
Look, when you said Morley G,
Hey.
I went off because these good brothers that was in my circle, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Saeed Scott too. That he's the one that executive produced that record, done made it. All I did was I did the lyrics, the production. All I did is record it, mix it.
Listen, I'm in the penitentiary, and that shit come on. Mind you, my Super 3 rock.
Oh man!
And if I can hear anything outside of MTV and all that shit, and that was coming, like, man, listen, I used to live to come on Rip. I know dudes that I'm thinking like, man, I can't wait to get back down. Just to hear the Rip. I take that hit just to hear the music again, like,
right, real fast.
like, so whenever I hit the city, like when I came to the city, I think Chris, Neef, everybody, everything was at its pinnacle, and they was going at New York and the Nas and so I was really living it like on the Rip.
Who was your favorite though?
Oh man, listen.
Dead or Alive, top 20.
20?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Why you can't do 5
And I don't
or
want
10?
people to really get mad at me, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very, very on pop first. And I'll give it to Big. And I had a discussion with a DJ at Champagne's recently. If you have a Big set on, out of respect, I don't care where you at, you gotta put a Pac set on, because the one thing that differentiated their careers to me, and I'm from the East Coast. I've been on the West Coast. I respect their music and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to boy Snoopy Blue. I'll be out there soon, bro. I'm coming back.
Shout out to Scott Gordon. What's good, bro?
But no, the one thing that separated is Big didn't have the timing.
Yeah,
We seen where he was going.
definitely.
Like nobody take that away. Puff, nobody could take that away from him.
Nope.
Those you seen where Big was going, but he didn't have the timing. Pac had the timing, and I listened to different interviews where Pac said, "Well, I was on my Def, on my rapping about Def first, and then, that's my man. That was my man. I was screwing me, so Ready to Die came out, and it just fucked me up. And all right, I hear all that, but y'all can't never get the conversations back.
That's
My
real.
guy right here, I look at it like this. I say we have our controversy inside the group. It's a hard thing being a group.
It's hard.
It is very hard. Oh my God.
I ain't never
Sorry.
understood
it's
this
hard.
shit.
Because two personalities and other people.
It's
just
not an
do
easy
it.
one,
Like
bro.
I don't, and if
2,
people
3,
really,
4,
if
all
it was
different
easy for
personalities.
other
And then
groups,
to
I
have
respect them.
Two talented motherfuckers with egos that it's hard to fit into a room.
Yo, and that's my issue right there. I don't feel like when it comes to the music, I don't feel like I got an ego because I listen. I'm a fan. When I come to these shows, like at times, like my folks feed the energy of the room. So some joints I come to, and I apologize now to some of the promoters in the city, but some joints I come to, I want to get on stage, do my thing. I don't care if it's one person in the room or niggas leaving. I just want to do my thing and roll sometimes because I feel the energy. At other situations, I can go last, lights on, sweeping and shit. I love to hear the talent because at 40, I watch what I say. I love to say some stuff that, but my son watch this stuff. You know what I'm saying? My son watch it. My son pay attention. it's a lot of things that I love to say, but I just can't because I refuse to because I'm a father first, and I make my mistakes in the streets. I make my mistakes, but I'm not gonna make my mistake where my son see it and he lives that shit, and that become a next generation of thing.
Right.
Like I've been curving things, like everything ain't all home or ain't all good at sometimes at home. But one thing I do remember is I'm going to curve. I'm getting something that I never had. I'm giving them something I never had. A dad home every day, or a dad they can pick up the phone and say, "Yo, what's up, Dad?" I got a PO. My oldest son, my PO. You know what I'm saying? And I heard Gil. I'm saying shout out to Gil again.
Shout out to
and I pray, and I'm proud to how his son is turning out because he was in that situation where he's booked. And Gil threw him the joint like, hey, man, listen, you back get your shit together. You a man now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I pray I don't have that conversation with mine. I want him to stay a kid.
Me too. Yeah, I got 15-year-olds and a 9-year-olds. Whoa,
So,
boys. Oh, my God.
15 going on 16 and 11, both girls.
Oh.
Whoa, bro.
Right.
Whoa.
Right.
We just left that alone. The puberty
gonna
stage
go
and
right
already
along.
thinking you
Yeah,
already
we
smelling
gonna
yourself
keep
today.
So, look,
Oh,
we
God.
got to go to a commercial break because we got to get some of these tunnel bangers in here.
Yeah.
But guess what?
We gonna be bad.
We gonna let y'all stick around. We ain't gonna do y'all like, oh, okay, y'all join over. But just stick around, check out the vibes. We gonna
Got you.
show you some of the stuff
definitely
we
good
spend in the
energy.
city.
Yo,
Let's
yo,
go.
DJ Pooh Geez.
At this time, we need y'all to put your lighters up.
The hottest DJ coalition in the game.
Gotta protect our queens, da-da-da-da-da. Love is all we need, da-da-da-da-da. Love is all we need, da-da-da-da-da. You gotta stop and look inside your soul. You gotta know just what to do. Love is all we need, da-da-da-da-da. Love is all we need, pray to God, da-da-da.
Kings must protect the queens and offsprings. Nowadays, the generation don't know what that law means. Never seen so many females and babies slaughtered. Killers wreaking havoc in the family, paying for it. Instead of rallying against it, they support it. Instead of trying to be assistants, they record it. Listen, something gotta give, ain't nothing G about it. First Amendment, so it's only right I speak about it. City full of demons, yeah, that's how it seems. When these kids can't even trick or treat on Halloween. No pics, so they hit whoever on the scene. Shoot first, think later, that's a normal thing. World full of walking zombies, what's wrong with them? They warring over blocks that don't belong to them. Missing women and children, gotta stay strong for them. Pouring my thoughts, it was time to make a song for them.
Keep killing babies, na-na-na-na. Gotta protect our queens, da-da-da-da-da. Love is all we need, da-da-da-da-da. Love is all we need, da-da-da-da-da. You gotta stop and look inside your soul. You gotta know just what to do. Love is all we need, da-da-da-da-da. Love is all we need, pray to God, da-da-da.
Turn on the news and immediately another sad story of a homicide that weakens me. What happened to order and having decency? Lacking compassion, leading the caskets repeatedly. Out of control, the credit's about to roll. Misguided youth, wild and loose, the devil got their soul. Gotta be mindful of the company you keep. You're guilty by association, nothing here is sweet. Cop sirens interrupt us in our sleep. When is enough gonna be enough? We want some peace. Negativity's the trend that's what's keeping us down. Crazy chilly, pray for Philly, we need it now. Numbers don't lie, count the losses. Too many lose their life, most times they not the target. Government showing there's no concern in times of darkness. Brother, step up, it's up to us to try to solve it.
DJ Pooh Geez.
I don't need no fake girl, a weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick and a real one that's solid. That's down for whatever, always getting at $1. I don't need no fake girl, no weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick, a real one that's solid. A hustling hard chick, a chick that's about it. That's down for whatever, always getting that dollar.
Shorty
Need
a bad
gangster
joint,
chick.
type bitch and bust it. Anyway she want it, she get the bust it. When I finger fuck it, I know she love it. That super whopping. While I'm steady mopping, shit be popping. Once we fuck it, ain't no stopping. We always locked and we be rocking and we be rolling. Poetry in motion when I get the stroking. She super soaking, dripping that potion. Really get emotion when she open. I fucking go in deep in her ocean with no commotion, just sensation. Bitch, I ain't playing. She loving that sucker free nation. She know when a real nigga speaking, in love with a real nigga saying. Shorty, I'm not playing. I'm all about money making. This whole fucking world is ours for the taking. Ain't no love for the weak. Fuck them if they hating. Let them suffer while they pull faking. We celebrating. In and out the country, moving and shaking. Crispy with the drip that's bringing in the bacon. To the sky drop, they'll be perpetrating. While we defying gravity, constantly elevating. Yeah.
I don't need no fake girl, no weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick, a real one that's solid. A hustling hard chick, a chick that's about it. That's down for whatever, always getting at a dollar. Need a gangster chick. Ooh, yeah. I need a gangster chick. Yeah.
You need a down-ass chick, one who's always down to ride. I mean a down-ass bitch, a need you be the Clyde. I mean a gangster type chick, but know how to show class and style. Be there whenever you need it. When shit get crazy, she gon' get wild. If you want it like I want it, take your time on me. We gon' ride it till the wheels fall off of that gas on E. You messing with a real one, a street chick, and how to get them dollars up. And if you fall down, I got your back. Never know when time to give up. Your queen treat you like a king on some wifey ring shit. Make that heat pop off. If she gotta blast that fifth, we at the top gon' keep winning. Get them rockstar chips. Super drippy, make it wet. I'm your gangsta chick.
I don't need no fake girl, no weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick, a real one that's solid. A hustling hard chick, a chick that's about it. That's down for whatever, always getting at a dollar. Need a gangster chick. Ooh, yeah. I need a gangster chick. Yeah. Said I'm looking for a real one. One might kill some. Pushing man's out baggy, it should peel one. A true Bonnie and Clyde. Ain't no question about it, mommy right. Say I'm looking for a real one. One might kill some. Yeah. Pushing man's out baggy, it should peel one. Yeah. A true Bonnie and Clyde. Ain't no question about it, she gon' ride. See, baby, so sweet, yeah, she make your teeth hurt. But my killer deep inside, she's a keeper. I don't need no fake girl, no weak chick, no coward. All I need is a down chick, a real one that's solid. A hustling hard chick, a chick that's about it. That's down for whatever, always getting at a dollar. Need a gangster chick. Ooh, yeah. I need it.
Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical, radical. I got the city hysterical. I got the streets hysterical. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical, radical. I got the city hysterical. Right. I got the streets hysterical. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical, radical. I got the city hysterical. Right. I got the streets hysterical. Right.
Thirsty about it, you heard me.
Too leaning.
But I rap Philly
You
though.
can tell how I'm leaning.
But I rap Philly
Get
though.
pop, nobody seen it.
But I rap Philly though. Ain't me thirsty about it, you heard me.
215 in.
But I rap Philly
You
though.
can tell how I'm leaning.
But I rap Philly though.
Up top and I mean it.
But I rap Philly though. Ain't me thirsty about it, you heard me.
215 in.
But I rap Philly
I'm
though.
the son and I mean it.
But I rap Philly
I'm
though.
the one cause they need it. The Philly body screamers. And we them back block runners. Can't stop, we won't stop, we young gunners. What you want from us, better take it in blood. Make us come through there and they be scraping you up. No faking with us, you better fall back hockey. Tan Dicky on with the beef and broccolis. Headed to the poppies, get me a platter. Shots to your bladder, sing it to the after. See the way I done it and did it. If they want it, I'm with it. Let's get jiggy with it, feel like I'm willing. Now they screaming son of the city, you know I'm running the city like this. Right, bro, pop me with horses with me, my boys is with me, and you don't want no problem with us. Got what it takes to rock the mic right, my flow, my dough right. They mad, that's all right. Can do this all night. Tell them spin this joint. Fully soul brother number one, I'm in this joint, and I got what it takes to rep the streets right, to shine like street lights. She grinding it right. We sliding too nice, wanna be my joint. Got a Thanksgiving turkey, I eat that joint, please. Don't sweat the technique. If they ever wanna beef, the tech is in reach. South P to Northeast, I'm the underground king to hand me my trophy. Boy, please, fall town go. Should've told them, dudes had a run, but they just ain't something. Yo, the bars hit different, my chick drip different. They rap about them things we done, we live with it, big difference. Plus, I don't do much, spark a Dutch, stand taller, we fold you up. I ain't even gonna hold you up. Ain't a place round the globe get cold this us, they know what's up. Now that I gave you the tips, go home, practice it quick. Find yourself as a big boy in yo, Broad Street police, South Street shooters. One phone call and get you parked like a Uber. Dirty South, Midwest, West Coast, they feel me though. Ain't no place like home, I rap Philly though. I rap Philly though. I rap Philly though. Dirty South, Midwest, West Coast, they feel me though. Ain't no place like home, I rap Philly though. Really though, tell the DJs better play it in the stereo. Give me something radical. You know I rap too radical. I got the city hysterical. I got the streets hysterical. 215 in the car. You can tell why I'm leaning.
Man, geez, you was
One time,
turning
let's
it
go,
up.
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Woo, sheesh. The adrenaline
One time, we out of here.
Hey, it's
Thank
been
you to
another week.
Fashion Gova.
Another
Fashion
segment.
Gova,
Thank
what's
y'all
good?
for coming, guys. It's been awesome.
Hey, listen, man. Thank you for having us. God bless. Good night, man.
Let's go. See y'all next week. Tunnel Bangers. Let's go.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Shout the City of Dreams. You already know.